Okay, yeah, this has got to be it for sure. The end. I don't know why I'm saying that again. Now that I've actually said it, it's like, wait, we knew that last time. If you've been watching, you know. And I probably said when we got to this level, it's like, oh yeah, this has got to be it. The end. Let me show you the skins I got. I got this one for defeating Entropy Inverted, which I think is a pretty great skin. As far as I mean, it's called Warped Biker, so I assume it's just the Coco version of Crash's biker outfit from Crash 3. But it looks really good on Coco. And then I got this one, which I think I will actually use this one for these stages. It feels kind of appropriate. Or maybe Crash 3 Coco would... Yeah, I'll just stick with that, that's fine. And then I also got this one, I think I forgot to show it off last time. It was the fake Coco. But yeah, stick with Warped Biker, I guess. I think I had more I wanted to say at the start, but I forgot it. It did occur to me that whoa, the we haven't found the gems. Seriously? Well, that's pretty brutal. Yeah, we haven't found the colored gems yet. Like I was trying to get one of the other skins, and it's like, oh, blue gem platform. It's like, where the heck are the? Like we're this late in the game. How have we not found any of the colored gems yet?
Why did you? I have to choose a bandicoot. If I just stuck with the wombat, this all could have been different.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have.
Wombats. This bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal.
Oh, I was just about to wonder, will getting hit by it hurt? And then I noticed it has spikes, so yes, it will hurt. And then I was trying to get one of the other skins. Like I was trying to get the one in the entropy realm. And that's the one where it's like, oh, I need a colored gem, and I still haven't found them. So I seriously wonder where they are. And then I was trying to get one in the future that we were in, the snack zone. And I missed one box! And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go through the whole world again, the whole level again. It was the what? Those rats have lab assistant faces? Maybe just the glasses, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was doing the one with this that starts off as Dingodile and then it's Tawna. And I actually didn't die at all on the Dingodile part this time. But then I died a bunch on the Tawna part, so that's kind of funny, isn't it? And then I missed a box somewhere, and I have no idea where that box was. Which is always really deflating. It's like, yeah, I got all the boxes, and then oh wait, what? I missed one. Where? Because you know, if it's like you missed 20, then it's like, okay, I must have missed a bonus area or something. Oops. You know, must have missed a secret. It must be around the hidden gem, which I also tend to not find. And then it's like you missed one box. So it's like, well, it was there. I just didn't see it, or I didn't hit it. I did hit that, though. Ow. And then another thing I find a little deflating is like when I go through the inverted version of a stage, and I don't find the hidden gem like I did in the regular version, because they move it, which makes sense. You know, it helps make the level more interesting the second time around. But then, but then I don't find it at all. Like there was a level, I think it was the level that this skin was in, where I got basically all the gems on the regular version except for the death gem, and then I do the inverted and I get all, you know, I get all boxes, and I even get the deathless gem. But the only gem I don't end up getting is the hidden gem, because even though I found it in the regular version, it wasn't there in the same spot in the inverted version. So it's kind of annoying, but yeah, I was just always look it up. I don't, not that against looking things up. I just would, it would have been nice to find it myself. You know, especially considering I found some of the hidden gems myself, so it's like, well, maybe they're not all that hard. But, you know, I guess there are some that are hard, as evidenced by the fact that there are some that are hard. That was a really stupid statement. Is this door open? Find all the color gems open. Okay. Well, at least it I was gonna say at least that means that they're before this point. Well, I guess not necessarily. But also, if this is like one of the last levels, then what does it matter if they're all before this point? Because of course they would be, because that's where the rest of the game is. I'm surprised I got that. Got all the Wumpas without falling and dying. I kind of like this platform setup. It's simple, but effective. I feel like there might be something over that way, but I don't want to jump to my death. Let's get zapped instead. How about not? I don't know if it's like you have to specifically wait for it to stop sparking, or if going between it will kill you no matter what. Hopefully I don't need that. Oh look, it's the rope, except instead of a rope, it's a pipe. What? No, don't touch that. What did you put to go past the pipe? I guess I gotta land on the TNT first. No, okay. Whoa, okay. Good thing I was paying attention to that. I noticed it was lighting up. I just didn't realize it was doing something. It's like, oh, look at that. There's a weird glowy part on there that's starting to light up. It's probably just background detail. No, it's foreground detail, because it can kill you. Which automatically makes it a foreground element. Is he sparking? I thought I couldn't kill them when they're sparking. Whoop, wasn't sure when that was gonna come back. Yeah, get out of here. I'm a bug swatter, I guess, because I just swatted that bug. Even though I am not the object known as a bug swatter, I did indeed swat a bug. I'm just gonna stand up here, wait for you to stop. Thank you for that. Thank you for blowing up the TNT. I'm sure I could have got more Wumpas there, but I don't know. Maybe it's... I think maybe it's just the gold Wumpas that you really have to care about getting. I don't know if you really need all the Wumpas from, you know, one of the bouncy boxes. Oh no, a bonus stage. I'm just not gonna bother. Not even gonna try. Because they always take me a million tries. And that's another thing that makes it so deflating when I end up missing just one box. Because it's like, well, I did the bonus! You can't tell me I didn't get all the boxes in the bonus because I spent like half an hour sitting here getting all the boxes in the bonus. And then you tell me that there's one somewhere I missed? I seriously did. I think I seriously did spend like half an hour on one of these bonus stages just trying to get the execution right. Okay. Past that way, oh, there's a bunch of Wampas. Bunch of Wampa. A gold one. I guess I gotta go for the gold, especially because it's a box. But I will collect the spares as well. So I want to get over to that platform on the left. Just gotta wait for this to go up. What? Excuse me, how did you phase through the... I don't even understand. Can I get it from... No. Oh, maybe. I was thinking if I held jump longer, I might get there. Or not jump, held slide. Like, let the slide execute longer, you know, get some of that coyote time going. Okay, well, there goes my Aku. But that's what he's there for. But, oh... I don't even know why I bother trying to get all the boxes the first time through, because it just makes the levels take much longer. Like, when you're not going for the boxes, these levels really don't take long at all. That's kind of the satisfying thing about, like, trying to do a deathless run, or, you know, less than 3 deaths run. It's when you just when you realize how short the level is, it's like, oh, I'm done already. Well, that wasn't so bad. There's a plane outside right now. I can hear it. And it's like, what are you doing out there, plane? You don't sound like a passenger plane. What are you doing? What is someone with their own private plane doing, flying their plane at, well, okay, it's 7:47 p.m. I guess that's appropriate because that's a plane number. Isn't that like the big passenger planes? 747. So it's like, yeah, well, why aren't you flying a 747 at 7:47 p.m.? Why are you flying a private plane? It's not private plane time. It's big passenger plane time. And now there's someone coming in through the front door, and it's really noisy. Except I don't know if it shows up in the recording. And now it's 7:48, so now it's no longer plane time. It's not the time for passenger or private planes. Especially not motorcycles. Man, I'm so sick of that motorcycle guy outside. Always revving his engine. Ah! Why is there a no duck sign? What do ducks have to do with railways? We'll wait for the rat this time. Wait, does Aku not save me from those? Okay. It saved me from getting hit by a car in that last stage in the future. Which, man, that traffic segment is like responsible for half of my deaths trying to get all the boxes there. It's so annoying trying to deal with that traffic. Ah! Yeah, I'm stuck dealing with this traffic. Can you even call it traffic when it's on rails? I mean, I guess it's not technical, because I feel like traffic implies it can jam. And I would think a railway would be too efficient to jam, you know? It would know, you know, they would know who's where at all times. If there's a stop, you know, they reroute. or you know, if someone is stopped on the tracks, I mean, not if there's a stop. Like, yeah, of course there's a stop. Like, what do you have a train for if it's not gonna stop? Nope. Okay. There we go. Coyote time. Wait a minute. This is a volcano layer. Didn't Cortex say he thought that he had? Didn't Cortex say he hadn't done a volcano layer yet, and then he decided it was a bad idea because his nose hairs were getting singed? Okay, how the heck do I do this one? Yeah, I noticed that one part. Well, okay, I guess I can sacrifice Aku. That works. That one level where there were guys shooting at me down the hallway. That's like, oh, how am I supposed to do this? You guys keep shooting me. And you know, with all the metal boxes, or reinforced boxes, let's call them that. Yeah, I noticed I had gotten the spin mask, and it didn't occur to me while doing the level originally. But then when I redid it to get all the boxes, I noticed the spin mask, and the spin mask makes you reflect the projectile, or deflect the projectiles. Oh, I thought it was gonna grind on the rail.
Myself. Mother's name, Sharon. Childhood pet, frog with googly eyes. Favorite food, buttered noodles. Butter on the side. Embryo, change the password to my diary. This brute's been snooping.
I shouldn't have jumped. Buttered noodles with butter on the side. Who puts butter on the side? That's not how buttered noodles work. Oh, there's the tape. But sadly, they did not say it was too. I weirdly like that part just there too, with the TNT. And jumping over to the electricity. Weirdly interesting, even though it was really simple in creation. Did I just jump off at nothing, or was that my second jump? Oh no, no, second one! Whoop, okay, made it. You get out of here. Where am I going? Gotcha. Got the box. Got the box. But there's no platform to catch me. Okay. Miscalculated. Totally thought there was a platform under that part, but there's not. And that's okay. I died in this fight. Level part again. Level part again. That doesn't make sense. The whole level's the level part. Yeah, this part right here. I don't know what it is. It's weirdly satisfying. Blown up to TNT while also simultaneously avoiding the electricity. Dude. 18 deaths already? We're like 2 checkpoints into the level. How have I died 18 times already? I'm gonna wait for this platform to come back instead of trying to chase it like I often do. It's fine. We're good. It's alive. No. That guy's in a really annoying position. Those boxes are kind of annoying too. So I keep bouncing on them instead of landing on the platform, and then it makes me have to decide whether or not I want to commit to trying to land on the platform or get zapped and die. Or try to save myself and jump back. How come the fire wasn't igniting for that guy, huh? Nice of them to have red circles under the feet of the bats, so you know where they are. Could have used a little more of that, honestly. A little more indication of enemies, positions like that. It's like I don't think they did that with the robots and the Dingodile level. Would have been kind of nice. Whoop, okay, I got the box. Ah! Okay, those guys are the trickiest of all. Okay, I had an oh, at the end! Ah! Do you think it's too close to the end for a pity checkpoint? It's probably too close to the end for a pity checkpoint. I mean, like where would they put it, honestly? They're not gonna put it on a moving platform, and there's too many moving platforms between here and the end. But I'm just thinking, like, yeah, the pity checkpoint would be nice right about now, just to not lose my Aku. Just to speed things along a little bit. It's like, how many levels are left? Just like this and one more, which could even end up being just Cortex. I mean, I feel like this, since this level had the door, they need the colored gems for... Oh, no, don't put that in there. That it could very well be the last level before Cortex. Alright, we're almost there again. No! Oh, the bats! Oh, it's hard to see the circle because of the texturing on the platform. So how many boxes were back there on that one part? Where it was like the reinforced crates and the TNT? Aww. That I couldn't figure out how to destroy without killing myself. Or sacrificing an Aku. Dude, get on the wall run. Because I'm wondering if those would be the... Well, no, because I didn't do the bonus, so I'm not going to get all the boxes. Or the Wumpa Gems. Like, I swear, at least one Wumpa Gems comes from getting all the Wumpas you can from a bonus stage. So really, I shouldn't be bothering with boxes at all. So I might just stop getting them. Or at least going out of my way for them. Okay. Get out of the way. So I know last time I mentioned a 3D model I was working on. I forget if I mentioned that it was stuck on a... Like I had a little... Whoa, okay. Nope, well, I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I struck a little problem trying to make it, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So in case I didn't mention it, I'll mention it. That I wanted to give this model some armor. I was modeling the chest plate. I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it, because the way I was trying to do it wasn't really working out efficiently. It was going to require a lot of tweaking, which, you know, I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of 3D modeling, you know, getting things to look good in 3D modeling isn't necessarily having the commitment to... Yeah, I really should just stop bothering with that. You know, it's not necessarily dedicating yourself to making little tweaks by hand all the time, but knowing an efficient way to get your results so you don't have to do little tweaks. So, like, the armor... Like, I was trying to make the armor thicker, and I was trying to make the thickness even, so that the edges of the armor would, you know, like the, you know, the... How do you describe that part of the armor? Okay, that's fine. There's the Aku. That's what he's there for. You know, like the narrow edges of the armor. There, finally made it. Like, the narrow edges were becoming pointed. You know, the edges would be slanted, and I was trying to figure out how to stop them from being slanted without having to do it by hand. Well, I figured that out. Just let me make it through this loading screen. Oh, okay, so there was one more level. Cortex Castle. Wasn't that a name in a stage name in Crash 1? Actually, I think all three of these are from Crash 1. Let me make sure there's no cutscene at the start of this level before I continue my train of thought. Okay, there is, but it's one of the level intro beginning cutscenes. Alright, give me the mask. I'll look at a box. But which box is the book in? That's what I've been wondering.
Neo-Cortex. This castle is a maze. I alone know all of its secret halls and passages. Like the one behind the portrait of Grandfather that opens when you press on his triangular fossa. But how?
So yeah, I figured out how to get the edges to stop sharpening themselves, basically. And what I was doing, so what I was using a method called extrusion. You basically just, actually I don't know the basic way to say it. It's kind of like stretching it, but you also get another like a loop of. See, I don't know if like explaining like edges and vertices. I don't know if that's too complicated for the average person, but not like I'm saying, oh, I'm so smart because I understand it. Like, does the average person understand that part of 3D modeling? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's something you probably only know if you're particularly interested in computer graphics. But yeah, gets you like a nice loop of the editing parts. Like basically like a belt that you can select to edit stuff further. You know, you basically stretch that out. Ow! Oh, right, I just got the time mask. Maybe I should use it. So I was using that method to make the armor thicker. You know, I was extruding it and then I was resizing so that the extended part, you know, would be thicker than the original part. Oh, now we're gonna stand on the move. Ow! I figured it out and I still failed. So what I ended up doing was I did something I used a modifier, which is basically just a quick way, like one of the auto processes for editing something. You know, like so modifiers could be like, hey, wait, I can pop this myself, and then I can get these Wumpas. Yay! So there's like, you know, mirroring and masking and stuff like that. You know, quick effects you can achieve automatically. I used the one called Solidify, which it just makes things thicker. But I figured like, oh, I don't need that. I can just make it bigger myself. You know, that's why I tried extrusion. I figured that would work, and then it didn't. And I figured like, well, Solidify would probably just do the same thing, right? Well, apparently not, because the solution was to solidify, and then it made things. You know, I'm starting it too soon. It's like the cars again. I can't time it. There. What? So yeah, to solidify was the key, because it actually made it thicker the way I wanted to without making the edges sharp. What even is that guy? I cannot tell what that's even supposed to be. Get out of here, fire. Nope. 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 There we go. Land on the flat part, not the narrow edge. That was kind of fun. No, not the firebox! I hate those things. I really do. They're awful. Just like bonus stages, I'm not doing that. Oh, jeez. Oh man, I'm back here. Alright, made it back. Watch out for these dinguses sliding down the hall. Burning bots, look at that first. Burning deodorant. It's like I gotta stop time when I land on one. Or stop time so I can land on one, and then unstop time when I land on it, so it'll move across to the next one. Dude! Oh, well, I missed him. Oh, that's fine. What? I was on the platform? You gotta be kidding me. This part's kind of rough, not gonna lie. I just feel a little unbalanced. I don't want to say unpolished, but it's like, what happened back there? Why did I die when I was on the platform? Why did I get hurt by the platform while I was on it? Okay, that's just me. That's me. That's not, that part is not it being unbalanced. That's just me being bad. Why did I don't understand those guys. Why did I lose my Aku that time when no other time? This is why I hate the burning boxes. They smell like burning deodorant. I knew I was gonna die to that Nitro eventually. Just figured it would be me forgetting to slow time before jumping on it. Ow. These platforms remind me of one of the Eggman boss fights in Sonic Advance 2, and I hate the Eggman boss fights in Sonic Advance 2. They're all pretty bad. Because they're auto-scroll, like, you know, endless runner stages, basically. Why did I walk off the platform? Because I was still holding the thumbstick. Why was I still holding the thumbstick? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever done one of those, you know, endless runner boss fights in Sonic, but they suck. The one that's in Sonic Mania isn't so bad. I still don't like it, but it's not so bad. Not as bad as the Sonic Advance 2 Eggmans. They're all. I mean, the first one's fine. You know, it's just the hammer car, but the rest are just, they're so awful, and they get worse. There's one where it's basically a carousel of platforms, and it's, why, are you not allowed to stand on it while it's moving? Or moving fast? Help me understand. It's this carousel of moving platforms, and it's like there's like a laser cannon on it, and this hand that just slaps you. It's like a homing hand, and it's indestructible. Like the laser cannon you can take out, but the freaking hand will stay, and it's the worst. It is so annoying to avoid. And it gets in the way of trying to hit their, like, it's a war of attrition boss fight that just is so easy to lose because of that stupid hand. Finally, checkpoint.
What is it? Am I seeing double? Embryo, quickly! Revoke this
Bye.
hologram access! No, Embryo! I'm no fraud! I'm from the future! You must listen to me!
Am I safe up here?
Do you not
Probably not.
recognize your own master? I'm the real Cortex! No, Embryo! I am! Ding dong, ding dong! Oh my, sounds like the doorbell. I'd better go see who it is.
Oh, wait now. Oh, wait, hey, come back. Okay, fine. I'll just high jump all over here. I probably should not have busted the early boxes. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, I already hit the checkpoint, so if I die, which I probably will, then I'll have to get them again, and I don't wanna. Okay, where are you going? Straight up? Okay. What does that have to do with inverting gravity? Is it gonna come back? Okay, it came back. It came back, just like the devil. And the devil went down to Georgia. He comes back to Georgia. Duh! Okay, yep. I am not going back for those boxes because that's obnoxious. These boxes are obnoxious enough because they have one of those stupid burning deodorant boxes that I really hate. But yeah, there's that one Eggman fight in particular just honestly kind of ruined Sonic Advance 2 for me. I would enjoy that game a whole lot more if those Eggman fights weren't so awful. It's like Like I was saying, there's that laser cannon, and you can take out the laser cannon, but you can't take out the hand, and it's hard to like that's the one you want to take out because it's hard to avoid, and because it's like constantly rotating around itself. You know, all the platforms are rotating around. That they're. Oh, I misclicked the buttons. So you're like you're waiting for an opportunity for the platforms to rotate in a way where you can reach Eggman. But then you also have this stupid hand that you can't destroy that can pretty easily kill you. Just in the way all the time. And I don't think there is any kind of strategy to it. It's just, you know, it's a war of attrition. That's all it is. Get the burning box while it's not burning. And then there's this like walker one that like walks on the ceiling sometimes, just like me right now. And it, like, I swear it's just impossible to avoid it. Like it just has particular attacks. Can I duck it? I can duck it. Excuse me. Okay, now when's it gonna start to get hard? Because you know, the moment I say, "Oh, this is easy," that's when it does a twist that's like impossible to get past. Okay, I see a checkpoint. Oh no, not that guy. My favorite Crash character. No.
Quit struggling. Don't make me. Help.
Okay,
Anyone? We have
it's fine.
a doppelganger situation. I'm not a
Did this mask again.
doppelganger. I'm... No, forget it. There, that'll shut me up.
How did I do this? Okay, that didn't work. You don't get your double jump back when you start to spin. So I guess I gotta jump from solid ground. Ow. How about I jump around the lasers? Because it seems pretty obvious that they want you to like, oh, you shift so that when the platform is coming, you know, when it's going through the lasers, you shift so you can jump through the lasers yourself. No, I could just do that. And then I did it wrong again anyway. I used up my second jump before I needed it. Yeah, this feels like honestly, it feels like a trick. Because there's no way that you can jump off of the platform and then switch it so that you don't get hurt by the lasers, and then switch it again so you land back on the platform. Like, it's just easier to triangle jump. Jeez, this is intense. Ah! Dude! Oh yeah, thanks for the Aku. That's totally gonna help. I mean, I'm sure it will. Because there is that part with the platforms where you have to quickly switch time and land on them. Whoops. And I did it again. Oh. And yeah, that part. That's where I was thinking I was going to get hit, but I didn't account for landing on lasers and then surviving. So, which stupid cable part? I hate that part of my headset that dangles down. It dangled down and it distracted me. Because I'm trying to let it, make it not swing around and smack into things and make noise. And then I end up making the noise instead because it's frustrating. It's like, why do you gotta be that particular length? Why do you gotta be such at such a length so as to be annoying and not long enough to just be out of the way. Oh, yeah, but oh well, it made it. See, Aku did end up helping. Whoa. Oh, I didn't have a second jump! The checkpoint! No! But I hit this checkpoint, that's fine. I don't know if that's a pity checkpoint. That's gonna be the thing about replaying this game. Is doing better on the stages and then coming to where a checkpoint was and like, oh, that was a pity checkpoint. Well, that kind of sucks because I need one right now. And there is no checkpoint right now. Oh, missed it. Oh, yep. I got the gold Aku now. Died that much. No, no, I'm jumping too high. I don't even think I need the second jump. I don't know that I can say I saw this coming, but I definitely did fear something like this because you can see I'm not very good at it. Not very good. Like, I have a hard enough time remembering the powers, like, just normally. But going through a gauntlet of quickly switching masks, like, it's really, really pushing me. Nope, I blew up my platform. Would you stop with the balls? Oh, I didn't have an Aku. Or that's not a like. Nope, no Aku. So I guess on any platform. Ah, raid! Ah, I got hit by lasers! Ah, countermeasures! My mouse was like way on the other side of the screen.
Hi all, this is Kermit the Frog.
You know what to do, right, Jojo?
Sure, of course I do.
Run as fast as I can! Make way! Move! Out of the way!
This guy's insane!
Thank you for the raid, Loon. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm stuck on this, so I'm kind of, you know, that. I'm doing that. I mean, it's not so bad, but, you know, it's like, what else can you say about doing a hard part and dying 38 times? Dang. But after this should be the final boss. So that's pretty cool. Don't spin there. Don't spin there. Don't spin there. When will I learn where to spin? Okay, we're gonna get the time mask now. Uh oh. What? Freaking death tape. Yeah, right. Almost. Kind of. A little bit. I'm gonna do this again. Just take advantage of that coyote time. That's what I gotta do. There. I don't even need the spin mask. Get the time mask. Gravity. Time mask again. Slide. Spin. Switch. Gravity. Ah, no, that's the end. It was right there. Ah. That's... Okay. Wrong button. I'm forgetting how things work. You would think doing a part multiple times over, you would start to get better at it. No. My back platform. Yeah, you don't even need the mask for that. Look, why did they? I'm not really sure what they expect you to do, but apparently not that. There. Yeah. Missed a lot of boxes, that's fine. Because I didn't do the bonus, because bonus stages are a pain in the butt. It would take forever to figure out, and I just want to get moving. That crash skin looks like it'd be worth unlocking, though. You need all the gems, though. All of them. Sorry if you're peeking the mic. All of them. So yeah, letting that sink in. All the gems. I don't know if I agree with my own statement that it would be worth it, but it does look like it would be pretty cool. But okay. The past unmasked. Where was that skin? I want to see the skin. Oh, I didn't get to see it. I entered too fast.
Any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes. I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you.
But then why did you come back in time?
Yoink.
How about I just stand here? I mean, what do you expect when you make it out of the platform? Like, it's literally the same size and shape as the rest of the platform. How can I not want to jump on it? Like, don't you know? Get out of here. No, I will not stop. This isn't non-existence, this is death. You're gonna kill me. Oh, he's using the mask power. Well, that's cool. I think it would have been a little cooler if they figured out a way to make it where Cortex himself is using the mask instead of using it as a machine, but... Aww. Aww. Okay, fine. It just starts back at this phase anyway, so that's fine. I do still wonder if Classic Mode would make you start the whole boss fight over. Still have not tested that, and I could have, and I didn't. Phil saw it on and show he found him. But yeah, I guess this is kind of the more Cortex way of handling this, because he's all about machinery. which makes it really confusing that his Skylander is magic elements.
Time out, time out.
And yet Chompy made just tech, and it's like, what? Who messed this up? Did you not know I had a duck button?
I can smell your fleas boiling.
I don't have fleas. I mean, I could believe Crash has fleas, but not Coco.
I might slip.
Yeah, well, you just made it left and right.
Lie down.
Oh,
Confused?
that's right, you can't duck the red lasers.
I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
Like, I can't walk off the ledge. So, if anything, this makes it easier than it possibly could have been. You know, and an upside down thing could have been really confusing. Stop trying to duck the red lasers. You can't duck the red lasers. It could have been really confusing, but like, it's right to go right, and left to go left, and jump is still jump, and there was no forward and backwards, so it's not as confusing as it really could have been. Now, watch me die like 5 times trying to get that point out and then have it be untrue. Like, once I survive these lasers, he ends up changing it so that it is, you know, upside down and in 3-dimensional. You know, he adds that Z-axis. Stop trying to duck the red lasers! How many times do I have to tell myself to not try to duck the red lasers? It's like Undertale. You stay still for the blue. Except in this case, staying still is ducking. You stay still and duck. What if I can ground pound those to make it go faster? That guy's aim is really bad.
Can't keep up the pace.
Time mask. Oh no, he's Dio! Kono Dio da! Except you're not slowing me down. You're slowing the platforms. Oops, forgot to jump the ring. You really don't need the mask's power to do that. These platforms are already in your control. Oh yeah, you can. That's pretty neat. Whoa! There. Oh, come on. Contact damage with the human killed me? It's the dumb stuff. Like, contact damage is already kind of stupid. You know, having that be the default of enemy. Default of enemy. I couldn't figure out how to finish that sentence. Default of enemy what? Default of enemy programming? I guess that's a way you could phrase it. But having that just be the default for all enemies, just contact damage hurts, or exists even, it's kind of ridiculous to begin with.
Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans.
He's getting out the spin mask. This is gonna be something. Oh, it's just lasers, but he's spinning. Okay. Nice light show, I guess. Too late. And there we go. Well, it was at least more exciting than the last Cortex fight. So it's a decent enough note to go out on, I think. You missed 5 boxes! 6! Haha! It's like Crash 1! When you beat a level and you don't get all the boxes and they throw them at your head. And then you die because you missed all the boxes and they're just piling them on and then you die.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. But Dr. Vortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it should do. Failure again.
Explains a lot.
Stay. What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a little time out. Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe!
Ingo's Diner is back and ready for you. Say good day to delectable dishes inspired by my interdimensional travels. Enjoy the breeze with our innovative
Shouldn't you be showing the food to get people hungry to come eat?
delicious. Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
Ingo Dials.
Peace at last.
Oh, almost there, get the yes! Hey, Crash, you're in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, did
This game has been a work of
oh?
fiction.
I thought it put me back to the title screen. Is that no
No
credits? This feels a little anticlimactic.
Or dead is purely coincidental. You should not have played this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy, crash rash, fear of alternate dimensions, fear of moving platforms, fear of still platforms, fear of sequels, fear of squishy noises, fear of bouncy noises, fear of super science, fear of collecting things, fear of 90s nostalgia, inability to comprehend time paradoxes, inability to forgive those who have wronged you, inability to pick a restaurant when someone asks you what you're hungry for, inability to remember where you parked, or a delicate tummy. For more information on bandicoots and their diet, habitat, mating habits, birthday wish lists, and shoe sizes, visit your local library or ask your grandma. I don't know if she has any prior experience with bandicoots, but she's very wise, and I'm sure she'd love to hear from you. The makers of this game do not in any way endorse eating at Dingodile's Diner, which has been known to cause trans-dimensional discharge, intestinal rifts, wumpa whooping cough, parasitic slime boils, random teleportation into darker timelines, and uncontrollable mewing like a little kitty cat during important business meetings. Any unauthorized exhibition, distribution,
Is
or
this just gonna
duplication
keep
of this
going?
game will result in very hurt feelings. And why would you want to hurt our feelings? We've always said really nice things about you. We even said your new haircut looked great, even though it was kind of a weird length for you. Guests of Crash Bandicoot stay at Insane Beach Suites, which
I
is
wanna
just
keep
a log
listening
with
to
some
this.
moss on it. The moss is really soft, though, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep. What, are you too good to sleep on a log? Sorry, Your Majesty, I suppose you want a continental breakfast instead of a handful of ants that make their nest under the tree. Jeez Louise, there's no pleasing some people. Can you give me a minute? Okay, I'm ready to go again. The events of this game are absolutely 100% canonical. Unless you didn't like them, in that case it was all a dream.
Oh, okay. It stopped. Yeah, I find it a little weird because I thought I did hear that the voice actor of Aku Aku did pass away a couple years ago, apparently 2020. And then I go to look that up and it's like, oh wait, no, he's still alive. But don't fall asleep, Switch. But I guess this confirms it because who would know other than the people who need his work, who have worked with him before. I think the people who made this game would know. So that's obviously sad. But Goomba, there's Goomba in the credits. And wait, are we getting to the? Was that the special credits or No, okay, we're getting to Beanox theme. Okay, I thought I ran out of credits. This game was awesome. I'm glad I got around to it. It's. I don't want to keep dragging on Crash 3, but it's way better than Crash 3. I think Crash 2 is still my favorite, but this game did a lot of good things and a lot of fresh things. It did pretty much everything it did new was, you know, at the very minimum, decent and functional. I mean, I guess I can't say the things of Crash 3 are broken, but you know, when you try to go for 100%, you start to get really frustrated with the things that it did differently that weren't Crash, and you start to wish for just more just regular platforming stages. Or at least that's my experience. And I feel like this game did strike a good balance between. I mean, I feel like most of the game was just regular platforming, and then the stuff that wasn't platforming was kind of just, hey, I want to break from platforming. Here's the thing. Excuse me. Because with the exception of like the levels where they unlock those side levels for you, you know, the first Tana level, the first Dingodile level, all those, you know, it's just one level, and then it's like, okay, back to platforming. Which again, it's like, you contrast that to Crash 3, where it's like, it feels like every, like, not even every other level. It's like you get a platforming level, and then it's a biking level, and then a jet ski level, and then another platforming level, and then it's on the tiger, you know, the riding on the, you know, Pura. It just feels heavily imbalanced towards the new things that aren't Crash, and I find that really annoying. But with this game, way more in line with, way more balanced towards what you would want something like that to be in a game like this. It didn't feel tacked on. It fit naturally, and the characters were fun to play as. I hope if they make a Crash 5, and they bring back, I would like to see them bring back some of the characters, you know, have like bring Tana back, bring Dingodile back, and also have them have unlockable skins. That'd be fun. And then add some new characters. Of course, I would hope for Nina Cortex to become playable, possibly replace Tana. But I would also be okay with them coexisting. They could probably figure out something for that. I don't know. Maybe not. But whatever they want to do for Crash 5, I bet it'll be great, because they did great with this. Chair, would you stop? I'm trying to... Would you stop? I don't care. Are you done? Okay. Jeez. Yeah. Just stop. Chair. Now, I'm sure trying to get 100% will not be, I was going to say, as easy as Crash 2, even though they say Crash 3 is the easier one to complete. But man, I bet this game is definitely going to be really tough. And I still have not found the colored gems, so I really wonder where those were. Did not find a single one. But yeah, I can say, like, I wasn't really that much of a fan of Dingodile's stuff, and that's mostly just because of how his jumping works. Because it was like a vacuum, you know, it was a hover, basically, and then when you let go of it, you would bounce up first, which made it a little trickier to land exactly where you want it. But it was still good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't annoying to I was gonna say have to play as Dingodile. Well, again, there's only like the one stage you have to play, and then the rest is just like, well, if you want more stuff, you know, you want to get more gems, get some skins, do some side levels would be cool. Stop falling asleep. And the Tana stages were pretty fun. Her wall jumping definitely was jank, but sometimes that happens. You know, it's weirdly hard thing for people to do sometimes, is to get wall jumping to feel good. So I don't really blame them that much for that. I thought I had more to say, and I can't think of anything else. It's like, of course, the Cortex stages were, you know, decent. I feel like his blaster made him a little too powerful, but the platforming was tricky enough where, you know, I still died plenty on that second of the mandatory Cortex stages. But again, that's fine. I'm not sure if I want to try to collect everything in this game, because like you do have to play through the levels quite a bit, I'm sure, because, you know, not just one time through and get all the boxes and find a hidden gem, but also another time through. You know, probably not the same time through getting all the boxes. You also need to get, you know, less than 3 deaths. Although I did do that on one of the inverted stages, just because I had done it so much the first time through that I got so used to doing those segments that were tricky that I died less than 3 times doing the level again in the inverted stage. You know, having the stage be mirrored didn't necessarily make it that much harder. And the visual effects, I'm sure, were supposed to make it harder. They didn't really. So yeah, you've got the way I see it, like a minimum of four times through to get four times through every level to get everything, not counting, you know, my first time through. So basically 5 times through the initial time, and then to get all boxes, and then the Deathless Gem, and then do it again inverted. And I'm fairly certain that the time trial relics are just for 106%, but you may need Sapphire. You know, the minimum. You know, you may need to get a relic, not just the best ones, but just a relic, just like Crash 3. But I don't think they unlock levels, so I would wager on it being just for 106%, and I would just stop at 100% because 106% sounds really brutal. And now that I've beaten the game, I can go watch Kid Icarus's video on his experience completing this game, and then I guess I can know what to look out for when I do it myself, which I suppose could be helpful. You would think they would have some, like, nice end credits music here, instead of, like, this atmospheric noises. Not even music, it's just, like, it's like vague sci-fi machinery noises, and like, the cave dripping, the stalactites. Yeah, it really is just noises. I feel like these credits wouldn't be so long if they would, you know, have more than one column of names going at one time, you know, like movies tend to do. But it's a stupid part of the headphones that I was yelling at before. It's making more noise. It's jangling around. Just stay in place. Stop it. Get some help. But yeah, maybe they just wanted them to be more readable because, you know, one column of names at a time is way more easy to read all the names than 2 or 3 columns at a time. You have to scan them really fast. But I don't know. I don't know if there's, like, rules to how credits have to be. You know, do they have to be readable? Can they be, you know, a billion names at a time? And because it's like Smash Bros. Has always made, I guess not always, but, you know, at least since Melee, the credits have always been a mini game. And it goes by so quick that it's like, can you even read any of these names? So I don't know if there's, like, do they have to be readable, or is it just like, you know, didn't get their name in there at all, so you know that they had involvement. Again, with the Switch falling asleep, stop it. Yeah, I still gotta try to get. Oh yeah, it's definitely a legal obligation. I'm pretty sure it's like you have to have a credits sequence for like a game or a movie or a TV show. I just don't know if there's any laws around how the credits have to be presented. Like should they be readable, or is it okay to have it just speed by? Like in the case of like movies or TV shows, you can have like, you know, if they go really fast, then you can pause the movie and slow it down, so you can, you know, be like, okay, here's that person's name to prove that they worked on something, so that they get, you know, get paid or whatever. You know, so like if they don't get appropriate pay or something, that you can be like, hey, look, my name's in the credits. You can't not pay me for working on this because I can prove that I did. Which also makes, you know, like early video game credits kind of ambiguous if they're proper credits, because people would use fake names sometimes. Like I don't know if every case was like this, but I know there were some people who were like, they were told to put in fake names because the company they work for didn't want other companies coming in and, you know, offering them a better position or something like that, you know, stealing them away. Which just kind of sounds like a silly idea. Like, why have credits at all if you're not crediting the right name? Because then it's like, you can't prove you were that guy whose name is like not really a name, you know, it's a fake name. Like, how do you prove that's you in the credits if you need to use the credits as proof for something? I don't know. I'll keep bumping my Joy-Con just to make sure it doesn't fall asleep again. But yeah, I've still got to try to get some Crash ROMs running. It's like I would have to get the ROMs because I can't, you know, even if I got a legitimate copy, I don't think I can stream any of the ones I want to play that are like the PlayStation 2 era or whatever. Actually, now that I say that, I don't know if it's... Oh, no, because the original Crash Trilogy was PlayStation 1, so I think the other ones were PlayStation 2. You know, like a Wrath of... I keep wanting to say Wrath of Cortex. No, isn't that Crash 2? And Cortex Strikes Back? Maybe that's... I think that's Crash 2. I don't know. I was looking over to the side. I don't know what I was looking at. It's not like I have a copy of Crash 2 sitting around. I'm not gonna turn my head and see it. There is no solution over there. But yeah, I want to play the old, you know, the game that used to be considered Crash 4 before this game came along. I definitely want to play Twinsanity. I want to see what tag team karting is like, because you know, I know it's bad, but it's like I want to see for myself. You know, who cares if I win every race because the mechanics let you abuse the system to win every time? What if I don't abuse the system? What is it? Is it fun then? You know, is it like a sticker star scenario where it's like, oh, well, running from every battle is the optimal way to do it? Yeah, but what if I don't want to run from battles? What if I want to stop and enjoy the battles? Is it a fun game then? Oh, well, I think so that's fine enough. Oh, and then Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutants. Which I still think it's funny that, like, Crash of the Titans is the first one, and then Mind Over Mutants is the second one. It's like, well, a Titan sounds bigger than a mutant, so you would think it would be Mind Over Mutants first, and then they go bigger with Crash of the Titans, make them sound bigger and better, even if they're about the same size as the last game. Optimal and fun don't necessarily mix. Oh, absolutely. You know, that's why I don't metagame or try to learn, like, you know, that's why I don't know wave dashing in Smash Bros. Because I don't care. I don't want to be the best at Smash. I want to have fun with Smash. It's like, sure, I find it frustrating that I don't win every match, but I don't need to. You know, even against the CPU, it's like, well, if I don't always win against CPU level 9, set it to 8. I don't need to learn to wave dash to have fun with Smash Bros. And I don't need to run from every battle in Sticker Star to have fun with Sticker Star. And it's like, you know, it reminds me of the days of Battleborn when that game was still around. You know, people would always run like Clace and Ambra on their teams. It's like, I don't, you know, okay, so if one of my teammates picks one of those characters, that's fine. But I'm not going to learn those characters just so I can run the meta. I'm going to stay a Rendy because I like playing as a Rendy. You know, I don't care if, I mean, she is a good character, so you would, you know, you would hope she would be on your team. But it's like, you know, I would play a Rendy even if she wasn't even if she wasn't good at her role, because I think she's fun. The same thing for Beatrix. I don't care if maybe there are better support characters out there who are, you know, Miko and Ambra, who have much more direct methods of healing. It's like, I like Beatrix. She's really cool, so I'm going to keep playing as Beatrix. And then the game shut down, and now I can't play as anyone. And then that was the end of my train of thought, is ending it on a sad note. But I guess it's just sad for me, because, like, you know, the running joke, no one played Battleborn. So, you know, honestly, I hear that joke way too much. It's like, oh yeah, you play Battleborn. How's it feel to be the one person in the world who play Battleborn? So, it's very clever. Yeah, how about you tell me about the one about how Overwatch beat Battleborn? You know, I haven't heard that one yet. Which, you know, that just makes me think of, like, people who have names that like have some kind of, like, obvious joke to go with them. It's like a Smash Bros. Player named John. It's like, oh, no Johns. It's like, yeah, you know how many times that person has probably heard that joke? Like 1,000. You're not clever for saying it. And I feel bad about the one time that I met a Smash Bros. Player whose name was John. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like the thing, yeah. You know, I wasn't trying to be funny. It was just like, oh, it reminds me of the thing. You know, I heard that recently. It's like, oh, well, yeah, I bet that guy hears that all the time. So I feel bad about being like another one of those thousands of people who's probably told him that joke. Or, you know, make that connection. Just like I said, I wasn't trying to make a joke. I just realized the connection. Which, you know, I guess that is kind of why I tend to not like low-hanging fruit jokes. It's because they're just so easy. That's like, how have you not heard this joke like 1,000 times? And if you've heard a joke like 1,000 times, are you gonna laugh the 1,001st time? You know, I mean, there are some jokes that are funny every time. There are some things that I laugh at every time, like those rubber chickens that sound like they're screaming when you squeeze them. Those are hilarious to me. I laugh every time. Only if you enjoy people growing around you. Yeah, very much. Yeah, the credits are still going. And there's no background music or anything. Just the atmosphere and the swirl, and they're going one column at a time. I swear, we've been on these credits for like 4 or 5 minutes now. It's almost 9 o'clock now, is how long these credits are. I could swear it was 8:40 when we beat the game. I don't know that we've had 20 minutes of credits, but, you know, at least like 10 minutes of cutscenes or something, and then 10 minutes of credits. Or thereabout. But, you know, I haven't really been paying attention to the time, mostly just sitting here, trying to make sure I got all my Crash 4 thoughts out, trying to make sure, you know, get them cemented, what my opinion of this game is at this time, other than just it was awesome. And that I am glad I bought it, and can't wait for Crash 5. Or another Crash Karting, that'd be really cool too. You know, now that I'm more familiar with all the characters in the game, because I played the original trilogy now. And I've played it. Well, I was gonna say, you know, well, I played this, so now any new characters they bring from this game didn't actually have any new characters, unless you count other universe Tana and other universe Entropy, I guess. I wonder if it's weird for anyone that they kind of canonized Oxide. Because I feel like he wasn't really canon before because he only existed in the racing games. And now it's like, oh yeah, here he is, Crash 4. He's in that one level. There might have been 2. But he shows up. He's canon to the Crash quadrilogy. Excuse me. I don't know if you could call it that. Because I guess the trilogy would, trilogy implies that's one set, and then this is perhaps going to be its own trilogy. It's going to be the sequel trilogy, like Star Wars. What even is the word for like 9 of a set? Like trilogy, but for 9? That's what Star Wars is by now, technically. Although, I guess to get real technical, you know how you have all those spin-off movies too, and series. So, actually, I don't know how many spin-off movies Star Wars has actually had, even if we're only talking canon movies. Because I don't think they really had any official spin-off movies until they got bought by Disney and started, they were like, oh, only the movies are canon, only the stuff made by Disney is canon, or whatever they said. That made a lot of people mad, and rightly so, because how can you throw away continuity and world building just for the sake of like, oh no, only the stuff we did is canon? Like that's kind of stupid. Haven't thought about Star Wars for a long time. That's interesting, because I feel like Star Wars is very mainstream now. I mean, not that it wasn't mainstream before, because, it's very ingrained in pop culture. Like, everyone knows the Darth Vader thing. Although they always misquote it, but that's besides the point. So it's like, it's weird to not think about Star Wars for a while. Or at least I think. And not weird in a bad way, of course. It's just like, oh, that's interesting. Because it's like, it's basically got revived with Force Awakens, and then Rogue One and Solo, and then all those, the whole sequel trilogy, really. And also like Mandalorian and stuff, because it kind of turned out after the 3rd movie from the new trilogy. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to the. Have the credits been looping? I swear I had the same issue with like Prototype 2 as well. Where it's like the credits were so long I could not tell if they were looping. I swear we've already passed this part of the credits. Emerging franchises, Baby Bandicoots. The Halp Network. Help! I need help! Alright, I guess I'll just pay a little bit more attention to the credits, so I can make sure they haven't been looping for the past 10 minutes. I have not been paying attention to really anything other than the main series movies. I've seen all 9 of the movies, and it's like, yeah, I like them. They're not the greatest movies I've ever seen, and they're not the worst movies I've ever seen. I'm just like, yeah, if you put it on, I'll probably watch it. Okay, now they're getting the trademarks. Yeah, this has got to be the end. Crash 4 credits is around 13 to 14 minutes long. Wow. Toys for Bob. People who used to make Skylanders, now they don't, because Activision decided they're not making Skylanders anymore until further notice. Triple spin unlocked. Yeah. Attack on a wide radius seriously boost your speed. Give it a spin in time trials. Ha ha ha. Maybe later, because right now I gotta go on break. Keep going. There's so much more to do. Get all the skins, gems, flashback tapes. Yeah, those. I'm really scared about those flashback tapes in the later levels. I bet those are gonna be real pain. Time trial relics and discover the insanely perfect relics. Are you bad enough, Savannah, to reach 100% completion? No, because I'm not even bad enough to read that sentence properly. You didn't have to fulfill yourself. Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping out. And break time. I almost hit stop streaming instead. Alright, we're back. Let's do the other levels. The bonus levels that I didn't do because they were bonus. And I don't know where they start. Well, not that. Did Jeb or wait, no, that's this one. That's the Dingo Dial. Okay. Potion commotion, yeah, I did that one. She just scares Borio when he does the thing. Speaking of Borio, I could do inverted Borio to get Biker Crash, but I don't want to do that. I think I did that one. I think it would be easier if I just go there on the map. Yeah, there is no fast travel, I think. Unless I hit, like... I don't know if I can hit the... No, it'd be play level, and then I'd be... Yeah. Starting the level. I can look at the gallery now. Just crash. Why did it start on 2? And Coco. Coco mood board. Cortex. Showing off his range. Dingo Dial. Dingo Dial faces. Tana with a boomerang. She didn't have a boomerang when we played. Tana faces. Oh, and then it looked okay. And the villains. Is this going to be different in any way, or? Oh, it's just the final cinematic. Certain level of completion, all crates, all hidden gems. Maximum possible completion. I wonder if that means 106% or... Well, I guess maximum possible completion would imply... Yeah, I feel like that does say 100 and... You know, it says 106% without letting you know that there's 106%. Yeah, I'll just run back there on my feet. After I turn into my new skin! Through the ringer! Ouch! Everything hurts. Even my hair is in a bandage. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, this one didn't have any side levels. That's interesting. Or did this one? Oh wait, there was a Cortex. And then this one had the Dingo Dial. Yeah, I did that one. I only got one gem in this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that inverted. That one was kind of... I feel like that one was the most trippy without being actually weird to look at. Because it just gave a weird sense of depth and texture that was like weirdly realistic, but also still very much like it was sketched. Okay, so from here, I know I've beaten all the side stages, and I don't think any new ones opened up, which is a little bit unfortunate to think about, that none of these have Cortex's point of view, even after you unlock the ability to play as Cortex in some levels. So that's, you know, a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. You know, unfortunate for the people who like playing as Cortex. Maybe not so much me, because I prefer just the regular, just playing as Coco. Okay, yeah, I've done that one. So it's from here where I know I have not beaten all the levels. Oh, I forgot I was playing as Cortex.
The bandicoots are en route.
Completely forgot.
I must reach the spot.
Sorry, I just can't. Oh, it's the wrong button again. Take me a bit to figure this out again, I guess. But yeah, just can't stop thinking of like a kind of inappropriate joke that I'm not gonna say. I did it again! That's not to shoot the laser button. That's the shoot yourself button. There. Ah. Well, I didn't mean to die. A cortexicle. There. It's a buoy. And zip. Wait, is up the different stuff? Or is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, that was too far. Yeah, I'm not really sure which is the required path. I think up here. But then how do we get those boxes over there? Oh, it's not a bouncy box. That's why it wasn't bouncing. So I can get those easily. Oh. Maybe I just won't worry about boxes. Maybe I was just trying to finish all the levels. Because really, I think I've gotten most of the skins I wanted anyway. Like, immediately. I think once you go down there, you're kind of stuck down there, so I'm gonna go up first. Except this doesn't really help me get anywhere. So I guess... Let me go over here. Wait, no, I should go over here and get these. So this is the required path. No, wait, I do need that iron. No! Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. This way. But I still don't understand where to go. Oh. Well, now it seems so obvious. Eureka! The hat goes on the head! It seems so obvious now. Wait, did I... Oh. So come over and look at the boxes. Get those boxes. Get this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Zip. Okay. There. As long as I don't do something supremely stupid, I should be able to beat this portion of the level. Get on up. Get that box. Get the Wumpas. Finally. Yeah, when they put a box like that, where it's just the one box and it's a question mark box, it really, to me, says like, oh yeah, if you're doing really terribly, this is the box that will be your checkpoint.
Have yourself a bite of bandicoot stew.
I'm not scared of this. I'm supposed to be scared of your nitro. I'm not scared of nitro. I'm not scared of nitro. Totally not scared. not scared of this nitro. That will kill me in one bump. Like that. See? I demonstrated. Nah, I'm not gonna pretend that was on purpose. Dude! It's parts like this that make it tricky to tell exactly when you've gotten all the you know, when you get to the end of a stage and you get to the switch that ignites all the nitro, it makes it hard to tell if you actually did get all the non-nitro boxes.
Just a few more steps and you'll be
Because you can never know how many boxes are all nitro. Good going, Cortex. For a moment, I thought it had a special animation for this, where she lifts her leg, you know, the one that's in the splint, that she stands differently, so she's not putting as much weight on it. That would have been neat. But, you know, for as many skins as this game has, I don't blame them for not having unique animations for each skin, because that's a lot of animations. Look at the box. Excuse me. I saved myself! Yay! It didn't mean anything. Man, I don't know why suddenly I got hungry and actually kind of nostalgic for like Sonic, you know, the fast food place. There was a time in my childhood where we went there a lot, and of course, you know, being a kid, I would get the kids' meal. I remember the unique toys that they would come with. I bet they don't anymore, because they probably have like something newer and better. Or maybe they don't have toys at all anymore. But they came with these, like, puzzle cubes. Or not, maybe not really puzzle cubes, but they came with these... They were cubes, and they had, like... I don't know, it was like a learning toy, you know, it was an educational thing. And it was this cube that could, like, fold in different ways, so you could read different sides of it. You know, it wasn't just 6... regulars, or, you know, it wasn't just a regular 6-sided cube, it was special. I took a dip. And I can't remember what they were called. I know they had a specific name. I got a lot of those. I don't know if I still have any that are in functional condition, because, you know, it was a bunch of plastic held together with stickers. So, you know, it was pretty easy to break. Okay, well, that box over there is block C. Oh, I didn't commit to the jump. I wasn't sure which direction I wanted to go in at first. But the good news is, we're playing as Coco again. So, it should be easier to do the things because it's, you know, it's platforming. It's regular platforming with the jump button and no dash. I mean, I can do this. But, like, by this point, that's basically muscle memory. Get over here. I don't know where this ends. Aha! This totally would have been one of those levels where it's like, but I got the bonus! Where's the last box? There was one box and I didn't find it. That's a lot of TNT. And I figured they were setting up for a chain reaction. Oh! That guy made a really funny sound, in my opinion. Okay, so I gotta find another switch. Did I find it? Is it up here? Hello? Okay. I'm gonna hit the checkpoint first. I mean, I know I should be saving the checkpoint for when I get all the boxes in this area. But I would feel more comfortable if I got the checkpoint. And then look for the switch. See? Aha. Clever. Oop. Yeah, so one thing I noticed when doing one of the other levels is that with the ice physics, which aren't active right now, the ice block is not icy. If you do a slide jump, your momentum goes away. Which I think is a little interesting. Like, regular jumping doesn't remove your momentum, but if you do a slide jump or a crouch jump, it does. So it's I think a better alternative to what I've been doing, where I would do the ground pound to lose my momentum, to cancel it. He tried to hit those boxes for me. Oh no, if I don't get this, then I have to get the hidden switch ones again. No! Ah, I gotta get the hidden switch ones again! I should've waited. I should've waited. Oh, but now the platform is icy? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm starting to realize just how much the regular jump kind of is the jump you want most of the time. Because I got so used to doing a slide jump to get everywhere in the classic Crash games. And I don't actually know if it really was a longer form of jump. I think it was. But, you know, I think in this game they've very much rebalanced it to be exclusively for high jumping. Or stuff like this. You know, where you want like a little bit of coyote time there. Whoop. There. I knew we could do it. I just didn't know how many tries it would take. Man, if that isn't the quote of the year from me. Like, that's gotta be the best thing I've said all year. Because it's true, you know? If you're confident in something, then you could say you knew you were gonna do it. Just not how many tries it would take. But if you keep failing at something, you're like, I can do it! I can do it! Watch me do it! I'm gonna do it! It's like, you were correct. But you also never said how many tries you thought it would take. So you can back it up with that defense. It's like, I knew I could do it. I was right. I just didn't say how many tries it would take. But yeah, I'm starting... Like I was saying before I got distracted by my own dialogue, that I'm really starting to feel how good the regular jump is. I feel like it does go the distance that I expect a slide jump to go, and then sometimes a slide jump I feel like doesn't really go that far, which is why I did it here anyway. I'm starting to trust the regular game mechanics a little bit more instead of the quote-unquote advanced techniques. I also just realized I got the triple spin, and I have not done it a single time since starting this level. But I don't think that there's really been much of an opportunity to do... Oh, well, thank you for the protection, Aku. Oh, wait, those are bonus. Got him. I saw you back there. Yeah, I'm not really noticing it. No! No! I should have known not seeing the circle there would be... It's fine. Up. Wasn't sure where I wanted to go there. And then I had the ice physics. Dude. Dude. That's fine. I mean, it's ice water. This is, you know, in the old... Or really, I was gonna say in the old games, but no, in this game too, when you fall into the water, you just immediately give up and drown. But at least here, it makes sense, because it's ice water. Like, no one wants to swim in ice water. Except for the people who do. It's like the Polar Bear Club, or whatever they're called. Okay, take a breather here. Wait for that platform to get over. Then I can get these. I don't know if I actually missed any over this way, but I'm gonna come back and check anyway. Yeah, see, there's a silhouette there. So there's another switch somewhere. Probably here. Get that TNT. The gold Wumpa. Okay. So I think we're good. Oh, let me land here. I feel more confident. Safe doing that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss any obvious boxes on that path that I just didn't pay attention to. Get the woodbugger. Get out here, fire. I hate you. See, that's the thing I forgot to say during the credits. That's like the only... The main things I dislike about this game. I missed 5! Oh, well, whatever. I'm not going back to look for them because it would just be more efficient to start over. Yeah, the main things I don't like about this game are bonus rooms are like really hard to the point where I don't find them fun anymore. And the fireboxes are the most obnoxious thing. I sounded like I was going to continue that sentence. And I was, and then I didn't know what I wanted to say. So I stopped. Oh, I got a new Crash skin. That's why it's not a new skin. Through the ringer. Oh, I also got this one too. Oh wait, I've had that one. Never mind. Excuse me. I think I put on this one like I said I was gonna, and then I didn't, because I just decided I liked Warped Biker too much. Oh, I did do this one. Building bridges. And then getting over things. Alright, I'm pretty sure I did that one. I don't know how many times I've went back to that level to check. Because it feels like 3 times. And that's too many times.
Got to find that ship. If I only hadn't replaced my blaster's teleport with that hairdry function.
You don't even have that much hair. Why would you do that? I thought you were an evil genius. Ah, fine. Oh, you gotta dash. Well, at least this gives me another chance at doing that thing where you dash through the boxes. Like right here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I keep forgetting he doesn't have a double jump. He's like... I mean, Dingo's Isle doesn't have a double jump either, but his jump is set up in a way where if you jump and then you decide you don't want to do that, you can cancel. So, I guess that's really the balance with Cortex. But sure, his blaster makes things a little easy, but his platforming mechanics are honestly set up in a kind of annoying way. I just wanted to break one box to where the platforming itself can be harder. Because you have to commit to your jumps more. Soup. Oh, it's like, what's that in the window? Oh, it's another one of those outside guys. Don't I'm still not dead yet. Come on. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, since it's not quite it's not quite October yet. So I guess once I get back over here in the end, I have to go back from the box. Ah, I forgot again. Yeah, I've still got one more stream to go before it's October, so I might just use Fridays just to do whatever day. But I don't know what whatever I want to do for that day. So I guess I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I could just start my October game early and that'll be fine. But I still haven't fully gotten it set up yet, so it's not exactly an option to start early just yet. Okay, so now we're gonna sip this way. I still got hurt. Oh, too close. There. Okay, I assume those are bad. So I won't even tempt it. Okay, these are clearly slower. Oh, wait for that. Reminds me of that one part in Doom. You have the Doom reboot. Where it's like they do a security check and you got a platform around the lasers that are doing the security check. What? What? That's not how that works! Well, at least I got a checkpoint. Okay, I guess they don't want me getting a bouncy platform here. I thought for sure they were going to put a secret up there because you would think, oh, I just need to turn him into a platform to get by him. I don't need to bounce. But then if you do bounce, you find a secret. But no. At this time, I don't have a mask to help me deflect these shots. So we're really gonna look out! You know, I kind of want to model one of these boxes as modeling practice, 3D practice. Another one of those things to do for practice. So I just need to figure out more things I can do that would be fun to just do, you know, just to get used to doing stuff in 3D. Which is why it seems like every October I make a jack-o'-lantern, is because I like making jack-o'-lanterns. But I don't like making jumps, apparently. And I think this year I might make another jack-o'-lantern, but I'll also make like other things to go with, you know, other Halloween things to go with it. So it's not just a jack-o'-lantern, it's like a whole scene. Maybe I'll make it a candy bucket and I'll do candy. Well, don't stand next to it! Come on. Why is there a C on the door? Apparently this ship belongs to nitrous oxide. Oh. That's still pretty funny that he turns into a devil angel when he dies. I can't quite say devil because he's got wings. So it really is just a devil version of the angel that Crash and Coco turn into when they die. Which honestly, it is kind of fun to know that they turn into angels when they die. They get into heaven. They're good enough heroes. But get the... There, I got one. Where'd you come from? Oh, I turned him back from a platform. Because he didn't die, he just became a platform. You think the platform ray wears off eventually? Just like in canon? Or do you think they just become destined to live their existence as a platform? Do you think they're happy being a platform? They're probably not happy being a platform. That's probably why he has that platform button on his ray. Being sentenced to life as a sentient object is worse than dying, I would imagine. Dang, I see those boxes out there. Do it. Okay, that's fine. I don't care anymore. I keep saying it. I should stop trying to go for all boxes first time through, because it's not gonna happen. I'm not even sure what level this links to, so I still have to get the Coco portion of the level done too. So if we could, let's just speed things along. It's like I can get completion on my own time. Right now, I just want to be done. I mean, really, I should just end the stream and do these Friday, but I want a free day. Even though I don't know what day I want to use Friday on, I'll figure something out. Nope, stay that. Oh wait, how about I do this? Use him to be able to shoot them. Fine, don't. Fine, just go. Checkpoint, go ahead. Ah. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was gonna jump on them, and then I remembered you don't do that as Cortex. Sorry about that. I accidentally unplugged my microphone, trying to give it more slack so I could have the thing that I keep getting angry about stop bouncing around and give it more slack. I pulled too hard on the cable and it unplugged. But thankfully, that problem had an easy solution. which is to just plug it back in. Okay, now I'm over here. Oh, it's a bounce box. Okay, can't reach those. I reach you! Apparently not. I can reach you. Don't! Why is it gotta start with these already on the way down so that they get in the way immediately? Ow, don't shoot them 3 times. Whoa, that was close. Any closer and I would fit nicely into a sandwich. Probably would be a toasted sandwich because it would have been shocked to death. Okay, turn that guy and then do that. Now we're gonna jump through and get this. What did it do? Oh, that was probably the one I needed. But then there's that. Haha, I don't have to go through. I can just hit it. This gives me that. Yeah, get out of the way. Okay. I can come over here. Do I need that guy to be bouncy? I guess I will. Yeah, that was close. Any closer and I would... Okay, no, never mind. Not doing it again. Okay, good enough. No, I need that guy to move a little bit more. Okay.
Ship launch in 10, 9. Should have stopped at 3. Blast off!
Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
September 9th, entry 7. Dear Diary, that rash still hasn't gone away.
Oh yeah, that's what it did. It's a tractor beam. Can't help but notice there was no checkpoint. Ah, I missed boxes. Fine, I'll get them later. I want this one. This is right there. I can hit these. It's simple. Simple box breaking. That! Ah, I double jumped in and I ruined it. Well, now I can get the boxes. That's nice. Always look on the bright side of life. Got him. There we go. See, I'm good at games sometimes. There. I did it correct this time. Ah! That's like one of 2 times I've ever been killed by that obstacle. By that particular type of obstacle, I mean, you know. With it bouncing this steel box up and down. Okay, here we go again. Oh, okay, it's fine. So I can get out of there quick. Wall boxes. And we're back. I got a gem. Man, I'm just now getting the first gem. Whoop. I have not hit a checkpoint yet, have I? It's fine. There it is. Nice. We're doing this again. Pretty much the exact same thing as it was before. Okay, shoot. It's like, nope. And I crawl into him and die. No, wait. Okay, still got it. I'm awesome. Ah! Oh, but I am still awesome. I could be awesome without being awesome to video games. What do you think about that? Bruce Lee was awesome. I don't think he's probably never played a video game in his life. Get off the wall! Get off the wall! There, and there's another checkpoint if I can survive to it. Not a bonus stage! Was this one hard? I don't remember if I've beaten this one. I feel like I have not. What, you know what? With the burning box, I hate the burning boxes so much that I do not want to do that. I don't want to bother trying to get that done with the stupid burning boxes, with the timing that involves. It's not particularly hard timing, but it's just annoying having to wait every time. Every time I try again, it's, oh, I gotta wait for the burning box to stop burning. That's why I hate them so much, is because it's just an unnecessary hazard. You know, it takes a collectible and turns it into something dangerous. And that's really annoying, honestly. Which reminds me of the Minjos from Banjo-Kazooie, which I don't exactly have an opinion on, because I've only ever seen one Let's Play of Banjo-Tooie. And I don't think they're, you know, the person playing, I don't think they had much of a problem with the Minjos. But, you know, it's like, it's the same, kind of the same idea of taking a collectible and making it dangerous for no real reason. Except to be annoying. Okay, that guy gets to live. Because I'm on the move. I'm tired of burning boxes. Those are gonna be my bane when getting 100%. I bet. But I keep saying that like I know for sure I'm gonna get 100%, and I don't. But who knows? When I finish playing this, maybe I'll just be like, you know what? I still want to play some Crash, and then I'll play this. Or maybe I'll. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I'll play Crash 1, try to get 100% in that. I don't know about that. Maybe with a guide, it won't be so bad. Oh, we're on rails again. It's like 26 boxes in the bonus stage. I don't know why I stopped to math it out there. Like, the bonus stage says. Whatever. So let's see, how many do we got left? Because next is the snack world. The snacks dimension. And there are no bonuses here. What about tapes? Have I done all the tapes that I have? Yes, I have. Wait. Oh, okay. Gold. Because I knew I got 100% on 2 of these. I was like, wait, why is this one gold? My mind glanced over this one. That is the 100% one. The one I was thinking of that I knew I had done. Alright. Last new level. Seeing double. I should have changed my Coco skin. Well.
I won't let me fail. I mean, fail differently. I mean, oh, Crash!
Guys, I bet this one's gonna take a while. Although it should continue, hopefully, after the part that I was dying a bunch on, because I think this connects to Cortex Castle. I don't quite remember. And if that's the case, then hopefully it goes... Well, I don't know. Either way, I bet it's still not going to be easy getting the rest of this done. Ooh, an up bounce. Ooh, Wumpus. You thought you could leave without me. But instead, I caught up. Because I am evil. And that's what I do. No, I'm not even gonna bother with boxes right now. Because I know I'm not gonna get them all. Especially because this is gonna connect to a hard level. And it's gonna connect to a part. You know, I'm gonna have to do a bonus. And it's gonna be connected to a bonus. And it's gonna be a hard bonus. And I don't want to do the hard bonus. Why is that bounce there? Am I... Hang on. Come closer, bat. I forgot to make him bouncy anyway, didn't I? Come closer. I don't know if I should be shooting that. What? There was a what? What? I don't know if I should be shooting the nitro. Apparently there was a TNT in there, and I didn't notice. Okay. No, that's too far. It's too far. Whatever. Don't give me an Aku. It's not gonna help. Ah, see? Never helps. He can't help you out of pits. Except in Crash Team Racing, where he does exactly that. But he also acts as the invincibility. Make him bouncy, you dingus. Yeah, I find these moving platforms here kind of awkward because it's like you have to dash, but you can't like hold forward into the, excuse me, into the dash. Because if you do that, then you overshoot them. Can't believe I've already died enough to get a checkpoint there. Aw, so I think that bounces there because they expect you to bounce up and then hit the switch. They're not expecting you to do what I'm doing and hit the switch by bouncing. Or before bouncing, without bouncing. Bouncing? Or that. And I got eliminated by my own security defenses. Is that redundant? Security defenses? Because isn't security a form of defense? Ah, I timed it wrong. I know what I knew what I had to do there. I just did it wrong. Duh. Fine, get out of here. I don't need both Akus. How about I do this instead? Oh, okay. It's not fast enough. Think alone. Thank goodness, another checkpoint. From this distance, the bust of Cortex looks like
Be a way
Pennywise.
for me to reason with me.
I would very much like to destroy that robot that's up there, shooting lasers at the edge of the platform, so I can't stand there waiting for the moving platform. Blah. I don't know what I was expecting to happen. I knew I didn't have any Akus. Ah. Gotta wait for another cycle. Ah, I hate this part. I'm very dissatisfied with this level. This is too. This is annoyingly hard. And after I was saying before, like, oh, Cortex is kind of easy because he's got the gun. This platforming is just downright obnoxious. This whole last world kind of stinks. Like, it's not the fun kind of hard. It's just annoying. It's not poorly designed, but it's just... I don't like it.
Why can't I be more reasonable like I am?
There. Cortex part done.
Masquerade as me, will you? Well, I'm you from the future, you idiot! I'm not an idiot! You're the idiot! Idiot! Get him!
Alright, that's where the guy came out. Now, what part of the level is this? Oh, it's the start of this.
Don't make me!
Fun.
Anyone! We have an evil
Well, I like to think by now I've gotten it done.
I'm not a
You know, I've gotten it learned enough.
No.
Well, I just timed that wrong. That's fine. Double box. See, I really hate... Crash has never really had the obstacles reset when you die, and I feel like this game does do that, but it does it where the timing is just wrong enough. Whoop. Oh. Where the timing is just wrong enough to where you always have to wait for an obstacle. Ah, I hit the side again. That's not how you did it. But if I go fast. There. Yeah. That's right, I gotta double jump first. Whoa, get down, get down, get down, get down. Tired of dying. But this is the last level. So it's, don't ground pound. God, my cable is doing the thing again. It's just... It's funny how you get that guy for like 2 seconds. I can't tell if I did that, if I died because I jumped at all, or because I didn't jump high enough. Oh, oh. Okay, keep my snap part up, but that's fine. Right. Right, you get spin. Speed. I double jumped. I needed a double jump. Wait. Forgetting what part I'm even on. Through the lasers! I was kind of riding the lasers there for a moment. Alright, here we go. Use the time. Okay, that's how you do that part. Oh man, now we gotta do this part again. Right. That's the part where you don't have to use the mask at all. And now that's going. Kono Dio Da. Yes, I know it's Zawarudo. I don't like that reference. And then shouting the English name, it's still the same thing. It's still the world. You know, just in English. I don't think it rings as it still doesn't ring good. It's like just shouting the world. It doesn't work. It doesn't do it for me. And then any other reference to that would be spoilers, so I'm not gonna... That's gonna kill me! It's not a squish! I guess it's head trauma, so it's still death. The lasers! Cable is still doing that thing. Just stop it, Cable! You out of here. Free Wumpas. There, finally, done. Final level, complete. That's it. For all of Crash 4. Except for completing it, but I'm not doing that on screen. I had a hard enough time getting through it at all. So that's gonna be it. I'll let it go back to the map anyway, see if we got anything new or anything like that. No, nothing. The way the way the light is coming through that window in front of the stage is making me think like, oh, you did it. You're unlocking the final level. You finished every level at least once, so now we're giving you the final level. It's in heaven. No, we're not doing the Temple of Light in Ocarina of Time. So that's it. Thank you for watching. And I never know how to end a series. Bye. That was the wrong one.